balancing work and life is like juggling multiple balls in the air. Just as juggler needs to be careful, the timing, the placement of each ball to keep them aloft, so do we need to be carefully managing our time and priorities to maintain a healthy work-life balance. Drop a ball and it can disrupt the entire routine, letting work take over, or can have serious consequences on your life. So in this video, we're going to explore the challenges of work-life balance in the virtual world and offer tips to overcome finding a better balance. So the first one we really want to look at is flexibility versus longer working hours. So you have the flexibility of working whenever you want, which is a double-edged sword. So, I can't sleep at night, I'll go to work. Now, if you turn that back to a pre-virtual setting, you can't really do, that wasn't as possible. And same with, it happened a lot in COVID for people who weren't used to it. I'm home now and I might as well work because I don't want to go watch Netflix, or, I'm stuck at home. So they get into that habit of have the flexibility to work whenever and whenever becomes enough. Now, the one on the impact is, especially into the longer working hours part of that, the next one is the impact on their well-being. So if you're only working and that's your main focus in your life, you're going to have a negative impact on your well-being. So, one of the things I've talked about in videos before was really setting rules with yourself. So, for example, the easy one is when I go on Instagram or an example. I actually don't do this, but because I don't need to. But I have it. But you only can have 3 clicks or 3 scrolls. So for that, it's like I can only have 8 hours in a day. That's it. You pull it off, or whatever you want. 10 hours in a day. You pull it off. Or the reverse. You say, I'm going to have 1 hour of free time. I am going to have 1 hour exercise time, and you set those rules for yourself as you go. And that's easier said than done. Depends on your willpower. Some people need a coach. Some people need an accountability partner in order to achieve that. Whatever the way is, that is one very effective way of doing it. And your success is probably only going to be as good as your willpower when it comes to that. So that's really the third topic, is finding a balance, and you need to work a balance that works for you and your lifestyle, and setting those clear boundaries, and whatever that involves, encouraging regular breaks, exercise, getting out and doing other social activities as well is also quite valuable. I guess it comes back to a common theme I have, and starting from the first analogy when we came in here, juggling balls. You don't really want to be that clown that's there just reacting to every dopamine hit of a notification. You want to be in control of your work environment and your work day. That's why I don't like at all like looking at my email, because it's someone else's to-do list. So that's where you need to take control. So, finding that balance, you make that balance. I wouldn't say finding, I want to rephrase that to make the balance. So yeah, that's what I'd look at. Cheers.